Ancient China, a cradle of civilization, was the birthplace of numerous groundbreaking inventions. As we journey back in time, we find ourselves in an era where the spirit of innovation thrived and the seeds of modern technology were sown. In the heart of this ancient world, we discover a culture that valued knowledge and continuously sought to better understand the world. This curious and innovative spirit was the driving force behind a wealth of inventions that have left an indelible mark on human history. Among these inventions, 4 stand out as monumental achievements of mankind: papermaking, printing, gunpowder, and the compass. Each of these inventions, in their own unique way, revolutionized the world and laid the foundation for advancements we take for granted today. First, let's consider papermaking, an art form that transformed communication and knowledge sharing. Before the invention of paper, information was inscribed on cumbersome materials like animal bones or bamboo strips. The advent of paper brought about a shift in the way knowledge was disseminated, making it more accessible and paving the way for the spread of literacy. Next, we have printing, a marvel that further facilitated the spread of knowledge. The invention of movable type printing allowed for the mass production of books, democratizing education and enabling ideas to traverse borders. Then there was the invention of gunpowder, a game changer in warfare. The discovery of this explosive compound revolutionized military strategies, and its subsequent use in fireworks added a touch of spectacle to celebrations. Lastly, the compass, an innovation that forever changed navigation and exploration. This simple yet powerful tool guided mariners across vast and unknown seas, opening up new trade routes and connecting civilizations. These inventions were not just pivotal to the development of China, they also had far-reaching implications for global civilization. They influenced the course of history, shaping trade, science, and technology. They were not mere creations of an ancient civilization, but gifts to the world that continue to impact our lives today. These are the legacies of ancient China, a testament to the dawn of innovation. Imagine a world without paper, a world without books, maps, or written communication as we know it. Ancient China made such a world unimaginable with the invention of papermaking and printing. Let's dive into this fascinating world of ancient innovation, starting with papermaking. The process was quite ingenious for its time. It all began with the bark of trees, particularly the mulberry tree, together with remnants of hemp, rags, and fishing nets. These ingredients were then beaten into a pulp, mixed with water, and spread onto a flat woven cloth. Once dried under the sun, voila, you had a sheet of paper. A simple process, yet one that changed the course of history. Paper's lightweight and cheap production costs made it an ideal medium for spreading information. It was a game changer, leading to an increase in literacy rates as more and more individuals found themselves with access to written knowledge. But what is paper without words? This brings us to the second invention, printing. The oldest known method of printing in China is block printing, dating back to the Tang dynasty. It involved carving a mirror image of an entire page onto a block of wood, which was then inked and pressed onto paper to create a print. This method, although labor-intensive, was a significant advancement over hand-copying texts. The implications of these inventions were monumental. In ancient China, they facilitated the spread of Confucian teachings and bureaucratic administration. In a broader sense, they transformed the way societies functioned by making education and knowledge accessible to larger groups of people. In the grand scheme of things, these inventions played a critical role in the evolution of human civilization. They paved the way for other significant developments like newspapers, books, and eventually even digital communication. The invention of papermaking and printing did not just revolutionize China, it set the stage for global knowledge dissemination and the democratization of education. From the mystic realms of alchemy emerged an invention that would change warfare forever: gunpowder. And from the compass, navigation and exploration would never be the same. Gunpowder, known as huoyao in Chinese, was an accidental discovery by Chinese alchemists in the 9th century during their quest for an elixir of immortality. Ironically, what they stumbled upon was not a potion for endless life, but a concoction that would bring about unprecedented death and destruction. Initially used for medicinal purposes, its explosive potential was soon harnessed, transforming warfare from close-quarters combat to long-range assaults. The Chinese used gunpowder in flamethrowers and fireworks, but its true military might was realized with the invention of the gun. The world's first true guns, which used gunpowder to shoot projectiles, appeared in China's Song dynasty, dramatically altering the face of battlefields forever. Meanwhile, the compass, or Jinanzhen, was another remarkable Chinese invention. Around the same time as gunpowder, Chinese geomancers developed the first compasses for feng shui, to harmonize buildings with their surroundings. Made from lodestones, which naturally align themselves north-south, these early compasses were not used for navigation until several centuries later. Once mariners understood their use, the compass became an indispensable tool for navigation. It allowed explorers to venture further into uncharted waters, opening up new trade routes and paving the way for the age of discovery. These two inventions had profound implications. Gunpowder revolutionized warfare, making armies more lethal and changing the dynamics of power. It was a key factor in the rise of empires and the fall of others. The compass, on the other hand, transformed navigation and exploration. It led to the discovery of new lands and the expansion of trade, which in turn spurred the growth of economies and the exchange of ideas. Gunpowder and the compass were not just Chinese inventions, they were global game changers, altering the course of history and shaping the world as we know it today. Beyond the four great inventions, ancient China was a wellspring of numerous other remarkable innovations. Let's delve into a few more, shall we? Firstly, the cultivation of silk and the art of sericulture were perfected in ancient China. This lustrous fabric revolutionized the textile industry and became a highly sought-after commodity around the world. It was, in fact, the main product traded along the Silk Road, fostering global commerce. Then we have the discovery of tea, a comforting beverage which has since become a staple in cultures worldwide. Its cultivation and brewing methods refined over time, creating a rich tapestry of flavors and traditions. Porcelain, known as china in the West, was another important invention. Its delicate beauty and durability made it a prized possession, influencing pottery globally. Lastly, ancient China gave us the mechanical clock, a marvel of engineering that refined our understanding of time. These inventions, along with countless others, are testaments to ancient China's profound influence on the world. The inventions of ancient China are not just relics of a bygone era, they are the building blocks of our modern world. The leaps and bounds made by these ancient innovators have been instrumental in shaping the trajectory of human progress. From the delicate art of papermaking to the technological marvel of printing, the explosive power of gunpowder, to the navigational prowess of the compass, these inventions have reverberated through the corridors of time, influencing trade, science, and technology. Yet this is only a glimpse into the rich tapestry of innovation that ancient China has woven. There's a world of knowledge waiting to be explored, a treasure trove of inventions that have quietly threaded themselves into the fabric of our everyday lives. As we delve deeper into this fascinating period of history, we uncover the profound impact that these creations have had on global civilization. As we marvel at the ingenuity of ancient China, let us remember that these inventions are not just Chinese, they are human achievements, and they continue to shape our world today.